Happy crafters, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to turn this, my old cardboard Mandalorian armor, into that.
I don't know about you, but I finally feel like I am the real Mandalorian now. What the f...
Hey, I'm Raphael. I used to work in the film industry as a professional Steadicam operator until I discovered that I could make pretty much any of the movie props that I love using pretty much only that. That's incredible! Today is going to be a pretty unusual video for this channel as I'm going to show you how to paint my Mandalorian armor that I made out of cardboard and paper. So if you're here because you want to make this armor, just click this playlist right here in the card or in the description box below to find all the tutorial videos I've made about the Mandalorian. I will teach you how to make his armor, his helmet, his jetpack, and even Grogu himself and many more for the Mandalorian show, all out of cardboard and paper. But if you want to see the end result once painted and fully finished, and if you want to be mind blown by this very impressive chrome paint that I'm going to use, stick around, you won't regret it. And now, without further ado, let's jump right into it.
I'm gonna start with the white pauldron. And as mentioned before, don't forget to check out this playlist right here if you want to learn how to make this pauldron and the entire Mandalorian armor. The first thing we're going to do is sanding out the surface of it so that the filler we're going to apply later will stick better. Now, if you didn't paint your armor and you didn't apply a layer of varnish as I did, you can jump to the next step, as cardboard alone has a porous surface already, so the filler paste will stick on it without any sanding.
So to get rid of all cardboard imperfections, we're going to apply a filler to smooth out the entire armor. To do so, I used this one from Liquitex, which is a great choice in my opinion, as it has a great consistency for that kind of job. And of course, I put the link to it in the description box below as well.
To do so, you can use silicone spatulas like this one. But for you to get a very smooth surface right out of the gate, I would recommend you to use simple brushes like this one. And with the help of a little bit of water, spread out the paste onto the surface. The water here is going to make the paste a little bit thinner, allowing you to spread out the paste evenly everywhere. That will make your life easier when sanding it out in the next step. Also, use the tip of a dual knife or a clay tool like that to keep the small openings of the armor open. And once it's dry, sand the entire surface of it. To do so, don't hesitate to add a few drops of water that will very slightly melt the paste, which is going to help a lot with the sanding. Now, if you end up with a few areas where the paste didn't stick, no worries, that's totally fine. As long as these areas are as smooth as the rest, you're good to go. And of course, repeat all of it for the left pauldron. For the right gauntlet, before applying the modeling paste, make sure that the opening at the wrist level is wide enough for you to put your hand through without widening it too much, as such movement may cause the painting to crack at the end. And if you see that this opening needs to be a little bit wider, don't hesitate to add a small piece of cardboard to keep it wide enough while you are applying the filler. And of course, next, as you did for the pauldrons, sand the surface of it if you need to, and again apply the filler paste everywhere. And of course, don't forget to use the tip of a knife or a similar tool to keep the openings open. And of course, repeat all of it for the left gauntlet, the chest plate, the legs plate, and of course the jetpack.
In this video, I'm going to use this chrome pen from Stardust, which gives the most impressive mirror effect I ever seen. It is though a little bit of a hassle to apply, but don't worry, with the few tips I'm going to give you in this tutorial, you'll be fine. That being said, it is a little bit expensive, so if you don't want to spend too much on the painting job, you can use this chrome pen from Genoit. I actually used that one to paint some part of my Bo-Katan helmet, which didn't require for them to be shiny or to have a mirror effect, so I was very impressed with that paint. Of course, you won't get a mirror effect as good as the Stardust one, but it's a very good option if you don't want to paint too much on the painting job. And of course, I put the links for both of these paints in the description box below as well.
So if, like me, you decide to apply it with a brush, try to apply a thick layer. At first sight, the mirror effect won't look very good. But don't worry, that's normal. So don't try to add more of it, just let it rest a little bit. The surface should reconstitute itself, a little bit like the surface of a lake after throwing a rock at it.
So as you can see in the background, I usually don't paint my props. But now that I discovered a few new techniques that allow me to remove a lot of the cardboard flows, I really feel like now now I can paint pretty much all of my props with a very good end result. But what do you think about it? Do you like it? Do you want me to make more videos like this one where I show you how to paint my older props? Comment your comments in the comments.
And for the right gauntlet, color this part in black and red. To do so, you can use acrylic paint as I did, or simple black markers like these ones. I also used some red paint to draw a few patterns on it. And the same way, color these two areas in black on the jetpack as well. And of course, paint the rest of it with your chrome.
So in my Mandalorian armor tutorial, I showed you how to attach the part of the armor using magnets. And it's working pretty well. But the thing is that the magnets glued onto the jumpsuit don't look very nice. And depending on the type of magnet you are using, they may end up a little bit too weak to keep the armor in place. So in this video, I'm going to show you an alternative way using Velcro, which may be a better option for those of you that don't want to deal with magnets on their costumes.
So first, remove the magnets. To do so, just cut the outside of it and remove the block of magnet entirely with the first layer of cardboard. Don't hesitate to pour some glue into the remaining holes in order to keep the structure sturdy. Now let's prepare the Velcro stripes. Cut out a few stripes, remove the protections. I could glue them as they are, but as I want to make sure that they don't peel off in a few years from now, I'm going to apply a small amount of glue on the back to secure the connection. And of course, repeat this process for the chest and legs plate. And of course, now you can glue the hook side of the Velcro on your jumpsuit. Similarly, apply hot glue on the back of the Velcro stripes and now carefully align them with the Velcro stripe already attached to the armor pieces. And press down firmly to create a strong connection. And of course, it goes without saying, put them in the places where you want your armor parts to be. Pretty cool, isn't it? So now you're probably wondering, but you didn't show the helmet? And you're right, actually it is here. I didn't paint the helmet because, as you can see, I made a new version of it that you can check in this video right here. In this tutorial, I show you how to make this helmet out of cardboard and paper and how to paint it fully. So I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss my next epic build with cardboard. Thank you so much for watching and I see you in the next one.